Okay, guys, we are back today with another hopefully amazing episode.
What are we talking about?
I think we're going to talk about successful routines.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Okay, so, well, first of all, do you have a routine?
Like an everyday routine. I
Yeah.
have like a very lax routine. I don't have
Okay.
something that's like when we get into your routine, like it's not structured at all.
Okay.
But there are things obviously that I do every day.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
hmm
Are you a creature of habit?
Yes,
Yeah.
but at some it depends on what it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it comes to our career,
Mm-hmm.
obviously I feel like minimal can be a routine because there is so much spontaneity in real estate, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to like my day to day stuff, I'm super structured.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to throw that out the window with work, right?
Which is kind of funny because we literally just talked about balance
Yeah.
and like I feel like your day your day from me looking at
Mm-hmm.
your day is very, from an outside person looking in,
Yeah.
is very balanced. You might not feel like it is,
Right.
but I think that your routine keeps you like having a little bit of a prediction of where your day is going.
Yeah. And I think it's only really been this year, to be honest, that I would agree with that. Like
Mm-hmm.
this year, I got back into dance in February.
Yep.
And so that has been part of my routine to have an appointment in my calendar
Right.
for dance. I have missed a couple sessions, like I went away for my 40th. There have been a couple that I've missed because of work and things like that.
Yeah.
But for the majority, it's an appointment in my schedule. But yeah, I mean, like, let's start with morning routines first off.
Okay.
So I get up 7 days a week at the same time,
And what time is that, Natalie?
between 4:30 and 5 a.m. every day.
With the birds,
Yeah, so
like
I have the
literally with the
Philips
birds.
light, the
The
light that
hue light.
I don't know what it's called. I had
Oh,
it for like I don't want to say how long, so I'm going to age myself,
okay.
but I've had it since it came out,
Okay.
and it mimics the sunrise and
Mm-hmm.
sunset.
Yeah.
And yes, you can hear like water or birds or whatever when you're waking up, so you're not hearing like an annoying alarm.
Oh my god.
So I have that I wake
That
up
would put me
to.
back to sleep.
Yeah, it has sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I will say though, even in the summer, I
Mm-hmm.
wake up before sunrise. So like 12 months a year, I'm waking up in dark because of the time that I wake up. Winter's obviously way worse,
Right.
but the sun hasn't come up yet have when I wake up.
Yeah. It's like just peaking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I try to go to bed at the same time every night too.
And what time is that?
Okay, so up until like 6 months ago, I was going to bed around 9:30, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Work has
Like
been,
sleep by 9:30, 10.
oh yeah, like
Like
lights
you're
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then off my phone 1 to 2 hours before. Not watching TV, no blue light.
So what do you do before bed?
What do I do?
What don't you do?
Like read, go
Okay.
for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
I would allow myself to listen to a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
although like reading is better than having
Yeah.
like the audio of a podcast to like, get you into that mode for sleeping and unwinding.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
literally try just to chill. But like the last 6 months, work has been heavy with this rebrand. So it's kept me up later.
Yeah.
And because I have been putting dating at the forefront and as a priority,
You have to.
well, let's just say that most people don't go to bed at 9:30 or 10. And I mean, I know I turn into a pumpkin at midnight and it's a joke with me being Cinderella, but I have had to break my routine a little bit to date
Right.
as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And you're sleeping in a little bit more too.
Um,
Well, you're gonna try.
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
from what
listen,
we've talked.
I got home recently from a date at 5:07 a.m. in the morning.
Did you get
So
on your treadmill?
so it was pretty
Please don't
wild.
tell me you went on your treadmill.
I didn't.
Please don't tell me.
I didn't, but it was wild. I came home and my alarm was going off when I came home, like my alarm, like
Oh my god.
beside my bed.
Yeah.
And it was so wild to think that I was going to bed at the time I would be waking up and working
I
out.
feel like you probably felt like you were time traveling.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to bed, obviously. I got my sleep and I woke up. Still at a decent hour. It wasn't like hella late that I slept into. And then, yes, I worked out as soon as I woke up.
Yeah.
But you have to live life a little bit. And I was trying to like live in the moment on my
Well, yeah,
date.
that's what we're trying to get you to do now.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't really have like a structured routine like that, I would say. And I feel like lately I've been getting up a lot earlier. I've been getting up at like 5:30,
Yeah,
6
you have. I
o'clock,
know.
for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, because like when I met you, you were like more 7-ish.
7:30, I
Totally.
would say. Yeah. Um, yeah. If I didn't stay up past like 11:30, 12, because I feel like I need my like 7 to 8 hours.
No,
like I need it.
7 to 9 is what we need, even like for building muscle for me. If you're not sleeping properly, and
I will say this, women need more sleep. It is statistically proven that women need more sleep.
Our hormones and everything.
Yeah. So
it's so important.
Yeah, and depending like where you are in your cycle too, like you need it. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't feel like I have like a super structured routine, but I think I get up and I do pretty much the same thing every morning.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that I'm not flexible. Like if there's, appointments that I have to make earlier in the morning, I will do that. But yeah, so. Yeah,
okay, so like, how about sleeping? Like, do you have a time that you like to be up, like in bed or?
Like by 10:30.
Okay, and do you actually go to bed when you go to your room? So
either I'm scrolling or the TV's on, or I have the little screen and big screen in front of my face.
Okay, so yeah, I have a TV in my bedroom. I can count on one hand how many times I've put it on. After my accident, when I was rehabbing, my specialist had told me, like, your bedroom is for sleeping and sex, the two S's. And she was like, and that's all you're supposed to do. And she was like, bedrooms get a bad stigma because people associate it with like eating and watching movies, and then sleeping issues arise. She said, like, statistically.
Yeah.
So I only have sex in my bedroom and go to sleep. So I literally like don't bring food up. I don't put my TV on. I go up. I do my routine of like brushing, flossing, mouthwash, face, and I literally put my PJs on and like lights out. Phone is like charging.
I wouldn't say that it's every night that I put the TV on. I think it depends on my mood and if like Eric's coming to bed or not, or if like that's the time where we're catching up on our show, then we'll put one show on. And then, but sometimes there's been nights where we've stayed up for like 2 hours, like scrolling on TikTok, and we just like laugh the entire time.
Well, if you're doing other things too.
Yeah, also that. But like,
take one for the team.
But yeah, yeah, no, I feel like my routine is kind of right now structured around my dogs. I have to make sure they're up, they go out, come back in, they go. Are you okay? We almost had a man down.
Damn.
Are you okay?
We had a sloppy dick syndrome.
To be clear, Nat's mic just fell.
It reminds me of Caller Daddy's episode recently, Al Dente Dick.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you should definitely watch it. It's
funny?
Like the semi-hard dick.
Oh my god.
Al Dente.
Yeah, Al Dente. That's so funny.
I just had that.
Oh my god. But yeah, my routine is like centered around my dogs right now because we have like a 6-month-old, 7-month-old puppy.
Yeah.
So he's got to go out. Then I come in, get myself ready for the day.
Yeah. Dogs are super good. Like, I mean, I haven't had my dog since he passed away, as you know.
But it's good to keep you in like a routine, right? So, and then also like recently I started working with a builder. So my routine has shifted a little bit and my weekend routine has shifted a little bit too. Yeah. That's when Eric is off, right?
Right.
So I'm either working a Saturday or Sunday every weekend.
Yep.
In the afternoon from 12 to 5. So it's changed my routine that way too. It really just depends. But the dogs have kept me like on a schedule.
Oh,
for sure. Yeah. It's like a precursor to having a kid.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Okay, so let's start with morning routine. So I wake up between 4:30 and 5. I have medication that I have to take on an empty stomach. So I take my medication. I also have to wear a retainer and mouth guard when I sleep. So I take that out. God. I'm so sexy when I go to bed.
So hot.
I've had Invisalign people, for people who don't know. So I have to wear a retainer and mouth guard at night.
Did you have braces?
Aligned. Well, Invisalign, so yeah, it's considered braces.
Okay, but you didn't have like braces.
Not wire, no. Yeah, I chose Invisalign. Yeah.
You have nice teeth.
Thank you. So do you.
Thanks.
I said that to you like right away. I notice things like that on people. You're so welcome.
Cute.
And then I literally put tights and a sports bra on. Well, actually, wait. I need to back that up. I'm lying to you. We're gonna let people know how crazy I am. I take my medication. I actually take my basal body temperature every morning. So I have a thermometer beside my bed.
Cycle?
Yeah, track cycle and hormones.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I log it in my app. Okay. Yeah. So after I take my medication, before you get out of bed, you're supposed to take your body temperature.
Before you move.
Before you move. Yeah. So I have that beside my bed. I take it, I log it. Then I get out of my bed, take my beautiful, sexy retainer and mouth guard out. I weigh myself on my smart scale. That syncs to my app on my phone. Every morning, buck naked. Yeah. After I pee, I unfortunately never have a bowel movement right away. That comes later. So like I pee, I strip down fully in my birthday suit and I weigh myself.
Yeah.
Throw on a sports bra and tights. I go straight down to my home gym.
Yeah.
And I train for like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, which is a mix of resistance training and my steppies. So I don't do cardio per se, but I do a treadmill.
Yeah.
Typically 60 minutes of walking, but I split it up in 2 walks a day to hit my minimum 10,000 steps a day.
And you have a full treadmill downstairs, full gym, and then you have your like walker up here.
Yeah, so I have the walking pad at my desk.
Yeah.
With an ergonomic chair and an ergonomic desk. And then downstairs, I've got a spin bike and then like a real treadmill. Yeah, you got it. So then after that, and when I'm on the treadmill, I try to habit stack in the morning. So I respond to emails, respond to any DMs, things like that, anything I need to catch up on.
Yeah.
If there's no messages, which is very rare that I have to get back to, I will read a book while I'm on the treadmill. So I like habit stacking and doing things like that.
Yeah.
I come upstairs and I eat my breakfast. That's like my favorite meal of the day. So it's usually so like my protein oats, some plain Greek yogurt, a tea, and like I like to have breakfast for 30 to 45 minutes. I'm a weirdo in the morning.
You like sit here and eat for 30 to...
Well, I measure all my food because I track macros. So like measuring my food in the morning on my scale in grams and like making it, although it's the same breakfast every day.
Yeah.
Obviously it takes a little bit longer to weigh all your food. Not a lot longer, but it does take a little longer.
Okay.
And I like to actually like sit at this table here and like fully enjoy the experience. I like open my back door. I turn on music. I always have music on from like the second I'm in the basement working out. I have music like as like background noise, like white noise, I guess, all day. I'll be on my phone, whatever it is. I message my mom every morning when I'm eating breakfast, things like that. But I like to like fully enjoy and like savor my food and not just like throw it down.
Right.
Just to eat because like so many people don't eat or they're like eating in the car. Like I just like the experience.
I'm so bad at that.
So many people are. I'm again weird.
I feel like I need to time block eating.
Yeah, for sure. And then after that, I do usually something in the morning on Instagram for my stories, which my people know I do my stories throughout the day, but it's always a picture of my calendar, which like that started by accident.
I feel like you've been doing that for a long time.
Like 4 years or so now. It started in the pandemic. Yeah. So 4, maybe 5 years. I only would story a picture of the ones that kind of like resonated with me. And then everybody was like messaging me saying like they would look forward to that for their day.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it every day. And now like I have a group of people who are just signing into my story for the calendar as their inspo. Cute. It is cute.
Yeah.
So I do that.
Yeah.
And then I may or may not do something with food in the morning or my workout, regardless if I don't post a story about my workout. I'm working out 7 days a week. There was a time in my life where I always storied my workout, but like I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I go upstairs and I get ready. It takes me, depending on the day, to get ready. So it depends if I have to shave, whether I have to do self tanner, whether I have to do my like blow my hair and like wash it if it's a wash day. On average, it takes me like an hour and a half to get ready. But on a day where I have to do like more higher maintenance things, it can take me upwards of 2 hours to get ready, depending on where I am in my schedule.
Yeah.
And then I start my day. So my day though can fluctuate. So although I choose to work out in the morning because it's the only time my phone is not going off for work and I'm unbothered, there was a time in my life I would work out in the afternoon and in the evening and I would fit it in wherever.
Yeah.
But I really like that time to be my time and like have my phone on do not disturb and like paying attention to what I'm doing to be mindful.
Yeah.
But if I have to be out of the house early for like a home inspection or like a meeting, like if there's like a breakfast meeting or something like that, you know, obviously I can be out of the house by 8 o'clock. It's just that as I've gotten older, and like my mom said this too when she retired, like mornings are a vibe. And like I feel like that is like such wealth. Like
it is, yeah.
That's like the sweet spot in life when you don't have to rush out of the house and you get to have your morning to yourself because you become part of this like crazy cycle, this vicious cycle where it's like the rat race of like getting up because you're rushing out of the house for the 9 to 5, getting the kids out, getting in traffic, you don't eat.
And you also feel like you've accomplished so much already too. So it sets your day up for success.
Totally.
Because you already feel accomplished. So you feel more confident going through the day.
Yeah.
Like I don't really like I mean, when I was in high school, I would sleep until like 12, like fine. But like
my sister too.
I just like I can't like doing that now. I feel like
you've lost half a day,
the entire day almost.
I know.
Yeah.
By the time you get ready, like mid-afternoon.
Yeah. Like I think like it was probably when I was like hungover or something. Yeah. Like not that long ago.
Yeah.
And
not that long
ago. And I slept until like I think 10:30, 11. Yeah. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. Because it just fucks with your entire day, your whole day. And you feel like a bum the entire day after that. Day. And like I don't feel rested.
No. You just feel like you've lost time. Yeah. Like it's like not a productive day.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like even with habit stacking, when I'm on the treadmill, if I'm messaging people or reading, I throw my sprinkler on too and I water my backyard. That's like 30 minutes, perfect timer to like water my backyard in the morning before it gets really hot and the sun comes up.
Yeah.
And working out in the morning for me, it just also like sets the tone. Yeah. Like the mindset is like there and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a good day. Like like you said, you've already got so much accomplished, you're off to a good start, blood's flowing.
Yeah. So
what is your morning like typically? So that's my morning like 7 days a week though.
Yeah, I don't have a morning that is consistent 7 days a week.
Okay.
However, when I first started in real estate, I went to Virginia this is so random, but there's this guy, his name is Hal Elrod.
Okay.
And I think I told you about this, and it's called the Miracle Morning.
Yes, you did tell me about this. I knew where you were going with it.
And whenever I stick to the Miracle Morning, it is literally like it feels like the next day is Christmas morning every day. Right. Like it feels so good.
Yeah.
And so every morning I think you carve out, it's an hour of your time. And it's called Savers. Okay. So in the morning, I should have looked through this, but I think it's the first one for S is silence. Okay. And then affirmations, and then visualization, exercise for 30 minutes, and then reading for 30 minutes, or 20 minutes, I think, and then scribe, so journaling.
Oh, journaling.
Yeah. Okay. So you do those 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 things. 6 things. In the morning.
We can count.
Yeah, I can count. Those 6 things in the morning within an hour. You literally feel like you like are a rocket scientist. Like you feel so good, and it's just an hour.
Yeah.
So whether or not like, you know, I used to go for a walk, or I used to get on my Peloton for 30 minutes, or go for a walk outside for 30 minutes. I would I would walk to a certain point, walk for 15 minutes. Sometimes I would sit and read and journal, and then walk back for 15 minutes. Oh, so like it was just like so it was just like the perfect, like it's the perfect equation for a routine in the morning.
Yeah.
I feel like now, like I'm talking about it and I'm getting so excited, and I feel like I need to do it again.
Yeah.
Because in the morning, sometimes not having a routine, like it's the antithesis. Like it literally makes you feel like you have no direction through the entire day.
For sure.
So like sometimes I'll wake up if like we left, you know, the blankets around, or like there's a like a plate or like something left on the table in your living room and whatever from the night before. As much as you're trying not to do it, you do it sometimes. And
this is really weird, not to cut you off. I'm literally just talking to my mom like a few days ago on the phone.
Yeah.
And I said, I have turned into you. So growing up, my mom was anal that before we all went up to bed, she would clean up.
Oh, so
she would like, there was nothing allowed on the table. She'd wipe up. The couch was like fluffed and put back together.
Kitchen was closed at a certain time.
I've turned into this person. Like if I brought a blanket out because I'm always cold, the blanket is like rolled up and folded and put into its spot.
Yeah.
Everything is put into the dishwasher or the sink. Because when I come down, and my mom's theory was always this. Yeah. When you come down in the morning and you start a fresh day, you don't want to look at that.
Exactly.
It's like, it's negative. It's a sucker.
Yeah.
You know?
So where I'm going with this is that when I do set up my Savers routine, the Miracle Morning routine, I feel like the entire day I'm looking forward to the morning, so I can't have those things be in the way and distract me from the things that I actually need to do.
Yeah.
So it was like it's just such a great routine just to have for that hour in the morning.
Yep.
You're up. It doesn't matter really what time you even get up.
No.
If you don't have a routine, just get up 1 hour earlier.
Right.
Or 45 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
Just start small.
Yeah.
But just have that peace to yourself, and you feel so good.
For sure.
And if you put on, I think it's a high frequency, I can't remember what the frequency number is. I think it was 900 and something frequency while you're doing your visualization and your meditation in the morning. Unbelievable. And another hack for visualization. So I made a Pinterest board.
Yeah.
And it was called The Vision. And I just put I pinned everything that I wanted my life to look like in that vision board.
Oh, it's cool. I like that.
And so in the morning, I would have my silence and affirmations.
Yeah.
Then I would go on my Pinterest on my computer, look at it on my big screen. And then there's a part at the bottom where it says add more. So it'll show you things that are similar to things that are on your board, right? Yeah. And then you can just add to it. And it's just like such a nice like little exercise to do just for 5 minutes.
For sure.
And you time them, right?
Yeah.
So for 5 minutes you do it. And it's like the best thing ever.
I love that.
I'm going to do it tomorrow morning now.
Okay, I totally forgot something that I do in my morning routine. And shout out to my friend Danielle, who I purchased it from. So I've been into red light therapy for over 10 years. I got into it when I was a medical esthetician, but I've obviously upgraded my technology over the years. So I have the mat and I also have the face mask.
Yeah.
And I do my face mask while I'm on my treadmill in the morning.
I want to get one.
Yeah, listen, it's amazing. It's like, it's great for mood, depression, anti-aging, like so many benefits.
I feel like I would need it for like seasonal depression. Because like in the winter, I'm a different person. I am so miserable. And when we record, I feel like you're going to actually, it's funny because I feel like you're going to hear the tone of my voice change because I'm fucking miserable in the wintertime.
Yeah, but that's
I hate it.
Normal for us to be like in different moods at different times.
I hate it so much. It's like 6 to 7
And it's funny because like
year.
I have not been affected by like seasonal disorder ever, but so many people are.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, with like the lack of sun and the cold and stuff.
My mood is directly related to if the sun is out or not. Like today, how did I walk in?
I know.
I walked in like a fucking miserable person. I looked like Eeyore.
You did.
From Winnie the Pooh. Like I actually looked miserable and I felt miserable. And then I saw you, my little ray of sunshine. It's so cute.
I made her happy. Okay, do you eat meals around the same time? Like talking about like routine and structure?
Absolutely not. It's so bad.
So mine are roughly around the same time. There was a time in my life where I did fasting for 2 years. And so like my meals had to be hella structured because I would stop eating by 7 to 7:30 at night.
Right.
Which was really challenging with real estate because like there were times where like I couldn't fit that window in. So that was like the only time, but like they're like my breakfast is like around the same time every day, but like lunch varies within a window and my dinner varies within a small window too.
Yeah, I think the only routine that I really have around food is dinner because Eric works a 9 to 5.
Right.
So I have dinner on the table by 5:30, 6 o'clock when he gets home.
Look at you, like, 1950s housewife.
I'm literally Housewives of Hamilton. Like I'm such a good housewife. But no, really, that's the only meal that is like consistent every day is like dinner. But I'm so bad in the morning. I'll just like lose track of like time.
Yeah.
So when I don't have a routine, I'll just completely negate the fact that my body needs breakfast or something to fuel me for the whole day. And then it makes me make poor decisions for sure for lunch. If I don't plan it, like they say, like fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines.
Yeah. So I have to be better with that for sure.
What about I know like we talked about like time blocking in a previous episode, but like as far as routine goes, does your morning, afternoon, or evening particularly look like anything as far as routines go, or like not really?
No, not really. It's just like anything that's just like organic that usually happens every day.
Right.
Like by like consequence. Like I don't like it, it's just every day kind of follows the same ish routine unless work goes sideways.
Yeah.
But no, for the most part, no. It's nothing.
I mean, it's hard to plan as far as work goes with routines.
Yeah.
Like mornings, it's super easy to do like follow-up calls and emails and things like that.
And that's why you do it in the morning.
And that's why you do it in the morning to get out of the way, right? But like afternoons is like can be like a mishmash of like showings or like meetings or lunch and learns, conferences, and then showings, offers, and everything happen like later in the afternoon and evening, right?
I'm also I also have really bad FOMO. So like if my mom has plans like with my aunt or something, I'll be like, hey, I'm coming.
Yeah,
and
I give you credit though for that because like you do that stuff.
Yeah.
And like I don't do that stuff enough.
Yeah, I'm with my family all the time. Yeah. So like my cousin was on mat leave. I was with her all the time.
I know.
My mom, I'm with my mom all the time.
But like that's a problem with me though because I feel like if I'm not working.
Yeah, no, I'm with them all the time. Like my best friend, so like I see them at least once a week.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
So I do make sure that my relationships. Not, I wouldn't say like obviously I want them to take priority, but I still work. It's not like I don't work, but if they're hanging out or like whatever, like I have FOMO, like I'm playing hooky.
And like, so that kind of brings me to my next thing. I mean, I do want to talk about nighttime routines coming up, but social stuff. So like I said, I started dance earlier this year again consistently, and depending on the week, it's like it can be anywhere between 1 time to 3 times a week. There was the odd time I was doing it 4 times.
Yeah.
And so that's like an appointment in my book. Like my workout is an appointment in my book, all of those things that we talked about in the previous episode. But putting dating on the forefront and as a priority, like the one thing that my therapist had said and my mom like really heavily suggested was like, you can't fill your schedule with so much that you won't have time because dating is spontaneous. Like if somebody wants to see you, it's not like they're like, hey, in 3 weeks on this Saturday, you want to go on a date. They're just like, okay, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing tomorrow? And my schedule was so jammed that I didn't even have time to fit in a date. Yeah. So what I've started to do is based on the advice of others is that I've had to back off of other things in my life.
Like scheduling things.
And whether that means like I only dance 1 or 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
Or I only see my friends 1 or 2 nights a week and I have to keep a few nights open because with dance and then my friends, there's only 7 days in a week and then you're working too.
Yeah.
Right. So I've had to keep some nights open so that I can be available for going on dates, which has been challenging. Yeah. But that just kind of hit home, no pun intended, when you said about like your social life and like FOMO and wanting to be with people, because I would schedule myself so tightly.
Yeah.
And the thing that I always took out of my schedule and my therapist would get angry about was the first thing I would drop when I was busy or not feeling well was my social. Yeah. And she was like, that's the last thing you do because she's like, you live alone.
Yeah.
And you have a business that is a solo business unless you're with clients or like at a meeting or an event. It's a lonely business. So she was like, you need to make sure that you're recharging yourself and you're socializing with people to interact because as humans, we need that.
Yeah.
But it was like the first thing I would pull was my social life.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I know.
The people, like, as much as you want to keep on your schedule and your routine, we're not robots. Like we need human interaction.
Oh, we're not?
We're not robots, Natalie. So we need human interaction. And like, as much as even like, there's sometimes where I'm like, fuck, I'm not that person today that I was when I made these plans. I don't want to do this.
We just talked about this morning.
Yeah. But when I follow through and I go,
you're happy.
I'm perfect. I'm so happy and I'm glad I went at the end of the day.
Okay. So let's go with that though, because we talked about this morning off camera. So I'm at a point right now in my life where I've been saying for months I wanted to bring the old Nat back. And there were things about my personality that I feel like I had lost and I loved them about myself. So one of the things was like being spontaneous and like I am fun and I'm funny, but I feel like I get bogged down with so much heavy shit.
Yeah.
That serious stuff in our business that I lose that. So like I've been very mindful about being spontaneous and like living in the moment the last few months.
Yeah.
Now, I have friends who always want to block me out. I'm very fortunate that I have many different groups of friends. I'm quite the socialite, but it's also hard rotating all of those groups of friends so that I can see people. So like I just blocked a dinner out for over a month away. I have somebody else who wants to hang out with me that I've said I will send dates in August too. But there's also this part of me where like this past weekend I didn't have any like heavy plans. Like literally on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I had one thing on Sunday, and that was it. It was a quiet weekend. I messaged a bunch of people just to see like what was going on and who was around. Like nobody can be spontaneous anymore, though.
I know.
Like everyone is planning so far in advance, and like gone are the days of just like, what do? You want to go grab like ice cream? You want to go grab like dinner? Do you want to just go for a walk down by the beach because it's summertime? And like, when else can we do that? No one can really be spontaneous.
I found that since COVID, a lot of people just they had that excuse to stay home and bail, or not fulfill their like plans with friends,
which I can't resonate with because we were essential services. So like I still kept my schedule. I woke up, worked out, and worked. But
the social part of your life changed a lot.
Totally.
So I think it changed a dynamic in people too, that now they don't feel like obligated almost to keep up. Not that they don't care, but I think that a lot of people have become flakier since then. That's what I have found.
But like when things opened back up though with the pandemic, everybody was running out because everyone was trying to do all the things they missed out on because of FOMO. Right? But I feel like it's now switched again.
I think so too. I think people have pulled back a lot. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have like in my experience, my friends they all have kids, you know, like small kids. So they have to have like a routine. And then if we go out or we get together, it's either they bring them or, which is fine. They either bring them or we do something.
It's not fine if you're my friend and you have kids and bring them. It might be fine if you're Lay's friend. I'm going to tell you this right now. I am not cool with that.
No, I actually don't mind. Or like we actually plan a night out, but they have to find sitters. So it does have to be in advance, right? So I'm just at that point in my life where like the priorities have changed.
For sure.
And we get together when we get together, and that's fine. But sometimes, it is 2 or 3 weeks out where we have to plan things.
Yeah, and people are having to plan. But it's hard, though, because sometimes you plan a date like a month out, which I've done right now. And then back to your point, that comes and I'm like, I don't feel like going out, or I've had a really long week, or this guy that I really like wants to see me.
Like,
you know, and like that was a whole other conversation that I had with my girlfriends recently because some of us are moms, some of us are not, but we all had like the understanding of, in my circle, was like, if you're dating somebody or like somebody wants to see you and we've made plans, we have all said it is totally cool if we cancel on each other last minute. Because like if somebody calls me that I'm like hella into and I'm excited about and they want to see me and I'm just like, I'd rather be with him tonight than go for dinner with you. All of my friends have said like, we have this unwritten rule where it is absolutely cool if we just say like, are you fine if I go see so-and-so and we'll reschedule? There are a group of friends I know in my circle that would not be cool with that. But I just like, time is precious and valuable. You have a limited amount of time. You can't get it back. You can always make another dollar, but you can't get time back. And it's like, I don't know what my mood is going to be on any given day.
I know.
And sometimes it's like, maybe I just want to like kick it with someone at my house and have a home date. Maybe I want to hit the streets and go out and get dressed up. But
to plan that far in advance for something, it is hard because you just don't know how.
And I'm really guilty that when I have a man, I want to be with my man all the time.
Well, of course, especially in the beginning.
No, like all the time.
No, especially in the beginning.
Well, in the beginning,
yeah, of course.
But like, I am one of those girls, like, I'm very selective. That's, you know, I've been single forever. So like, I'm very selective on who I date. So when I date someone, I'm usually like hella into them. Like, I'm like googly eyes, horse blinders. I see nobody else. And in my relationships that I have been in, like, I want to be with my man all the time. Like, I want to like, I choose men based on common ground and interests. Like, we'll have things in common that like, I was like, do you want to go shopping? Do you want to go get that food? Do you want to go work out together? Like,
So was that your, like, the relationship you had for 15 years, was it like that?
Yeah, we were like best
Like, you
friends.
did every single thing together?
Yeah, we were really close. And the guy
That's
before,
fucking wild.
the guy before that, same thing.
That's crazy.
So like, although I had my friends, always have my
Mhm.
friends, truthfully, like when I'm in a relationship, like I'm all about my man, like to the point where like we joke and we're going to be talking about this like midlife crisis and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But getting back into dating and entering this new decade of, why are you smiling?
I just am.
Um, entering my 40s in this new decade, I had told my mom,
Yeah.
like, there's a part of me that wanted to take a leave from work
Mhm.
and like take a sabbatical and travel. And I have an idea of like what I would want to do because I need to like get out of the mundane everyday routine.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm bringing this up now.
Yeah.
Because I want to kind of figure out what I want from this next decade. And I want to spend some time alone in my thoughts and process the things that I have gone through.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm at a point right now where for years, there's a friend I'm thinking of who started dating a guy and very quickly moved provinces. Like she moved across Canada for this guy.
Okay.
And we all thought it was wild.
Okay.
Okay. But like,
are you saying we're going to have to like record remotely?
I hope we can one day. And
no, like you're at the other side of the world and I'm like
maybe.
Here.
So, but this girl and guy, like that I'm referencing, they are amazing. Like they're meant to be together. They're probably going to get married. It was like the best risk that she took. But at the time I was like, man, you're wild. You're leaving your job. You're leaving your place out here, your apartment, and you're like going to be with this man in another province.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at a place for the first time in my life. When I was younger, I would have done this.
Mm-hmm.
But then like, I don't know, the last maybe 15 years, I would not have considered it. And now it's like, I would totally follow a man around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100%. I would put my career on the back burner and I could just follow him, whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would like it. Like if it came, if that opportunity ever came where that happened and it was like an actuality,
mm-hmm.
I don't know how I would feel about leaving my home and my friends and going and living somewhere and following, but I'm at least open to it. That's the biggest thing.
The biggest part
is that I'm open to it for the first time. And so people actively know that I've been dating and I'm on Hinge.
Mm-hmm.
And so like there are people's accounts that I have liked that I would not have liked in the past or matched because I'm open now to dating someone a little further away.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be like a 30-minute radius or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot of these guys too are willing to like travel,
mm-hmm.
like drive out to our city.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's the end of the world if somebody is far away. Like people are plane rides away. And we can do what we do remotely to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
You need boots on the ground still for like running the business because like people still need to show people homes and open houses need to be done and things like that.
Yeah.
But like there's ways around it.
For sure. Do you feel like I'm gonna step back a few parts?
I could tell you were thinking.
But do you think that your routine is a byproduct of what's happened in the last like 6-ish years? Because I feel like you have such a grasp on your day for the most part. Mm-hmm. You have such control over, I would say, 70% of your day. Mm-hmm. 60 to 70, I would say 70% of your day. Mm-hmm. That I feel like the things that have happened with your accident mm-hmm. and with your ex.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for not dropping his name.
You're welcome. I had to think about it for a second.
I know.
I was like, hold on. I think that that's a byproduct of what's happened.
My mom agrees too.
Yeah.
And that's weird because she recently
I think it's a trauma response.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really weird that analytically you have picked up on that mm-hmm. and it brought that up. That's actually really wild to me.
So I think that when you're talking about you're becoming more open to sleeping in or staying up a little bit later or having your schedule a little bit flexible is a part of you that's like healing.
It is healing. And it's like rules are meant to be broken. And I'm such a good girl, like such a good girl mm-hmm. that it's like, ooh, I'm bad. I slept in. Ooh, I'm bad. I went out late on a date.
Well, I think that being the good girl, there's no risk.
Right.
And there was risk in your relationship and there was risk with your accident.
This is really weird though. I take every risk. Like, I will always take risks in my business. I take very little risks in like personal life, like with men.
Because it's not going to hurt you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so.
Because risks in business, it's pretty much a financial risk.
Right. But a lot of people aren't willing to take them. Like so many people in my circle.
But it's pretty much a financial risk. At the end of the day, you're going to recoup it.
That's right.
Who cares? You don't have a tight grasp on that. You're willing to take the risk, but emotionally and spiritually, I don't think, like, I think that like your regimented day is a byproduct of
you're so right.
Your trauma.
And it's interesting. A good friend of mine, Mac, just brought up a couple days ago, like over this weekend, we were having like a heart to heart about this guy that I like.
Yeah.
And she was like, I honestly think that dating isn't for you because it's the one thing you don't have control of in your life. Like, you have so much control over everything, but you can't control the dating.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you get like upset over like some things.
Right. And I can't get out of my head.
Over the last few months. And it's like, but you're dating.
I know. And she was like, you're not patient. She told me over this past week, she was, you're so not patient when it comes to dating. She was like, you want these guys to like commit to you right away. And like, she goes, yet you don't want to be claimed. You do want to be claimed. And it's like, it's so interesting to hear from someone else's point of view.
Yeah. I think it's also like the concept of like instant gratification. Like, you just want that part, the dating part, to be over with.
I don't. Like, no.
You don't?
So I love dating. I love that it's exciting and fun and spontaneous. But I guess life is challenging. Like, everybody's busy. I tend to pick people who are busy like me.
Yeah.
Because I also don't want somebody who's sitting at home with no hobbies and works a 9 to 5, because I've done that before.
Yeah.
And like, I can't be with somebody like that.
Yeah.
But it's then challenging being with people who are busy like you.
Yeah, because there's no time.
You see each other maybe once a week.
Yeah.
And so then things naturally move slower than if you're dating someone and seeing them daily or like a couple times a week.
Yeah.
So it's hard because you're excited to date and do things, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't want the dating to be over, because like, I actually don't want to like just live together and be like, okay, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now.
No, not that.
And I don't need titles.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like you want someone that's also committing.
I mean, I would like to be with somebody who I feel like I'm enough. Like, we live in this like time where everybody thinks the grass is greener on the other side.
Well, there's just so much access.
And it's like, I feel like guys are quantity, not quality.
Yeah.
And always have like a plan B.
Yeah.
I would like someone to be committed and to be like all about me. Like back in the day. Like, here's the problem. I'm looking for a 90s love in 2024.
Yeah, that's true.
And I told a guy this recently.
I'll make love to you.
Yeah, please do. Boys to men. But I just don't think that exists anymore.
It could.
It could.
Yeah. I just think it's about patience.
Right. So
anyway, so back to routines.
I know.
I think that it's a
trauma response.
I think it's definitely a trauma response.
Well, thanks for my therapy session.
You're welcome.
You can bill me later.
Anytime.
Okay, evening routines. Do you have an evening routine? Because I also have an evening routine, and I'm a firm believer that like your evening routine is just as important as your morning routine. I think that people don't give the evening routine enough credit, though.
No, it's you're setting up for the next
day. You got it.
So that being said, no,
yeah.
Sure. So Eric comes home, we have dinner, clean the kitchen, dogs eat.
Yeah.
Then after the dogs eat, we go for a walk, and then we come home. He either we either watch a show that we're watching together, or we go our separate ways, and he goes and plays in his man cave.
Plays. It sounds like you have a son.
He goes and plays in his man cave. Plays in his man cave, and I'll either do some work, or I'll watch TV or read or something.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much low key for the most part.
Okay.
Or like if I want to go out, I go out. Like, but usually that's So
my routine. Okay, let's think about what my routine is. So I make my dinner, and I always like prep my dessert and stuff like that while I make my dinner. I usually have a second workout or a second walk after my dinner. And I have a magnesium tea every night.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, herbal tea with magnesium in it to help me sleep. Helps with my muscles and all that stuff. I'm off my phone. I try to be at least an hour before bed. Sometimes I can't avoid that with work, of course. I do have blue light glasses that I wear if I'm watching TV, also to not stimulate me with the blue light. Worn those for years, so I have those if I'm watching TV. My lights in the house, it's always like candle lit. Like
don't put the big light on.
No, and like if anyone's been in my house, like if I've had you here over for a date or like any of my girlfriends, like it's not supposed to be romantic. It's intentional because you're supposed to rise with light in the morning and then simulate sunset if we're talking caveman days. At night. So like it'll always be like just one light or like candles. Your internal, like your circadian rhythm. That's it. Exactly. So lighting is a big thing at my house here too.
But people who like put the big lights on, like they're psychopaths. Like what are you about to like operate on me?
Literally, like, that's exactly it.
It's like Dexter.
That's exactly it. How I feel. I split my supplements up 3 times a day, so morning, lunch, and nighttime, because I take a lot from my naturopath. So I have my nighttime supplements that I take before bed. And then, like I said, I go up to bed. My phone is on sleep mode all the time, every night. And I have my nighttime routine upstairs. So that's like brushing of the teeth, washing of the face. I have moisturizer that I put on, my body and stuff like that. And, get ready for bed. Sometimes do special stuff to my face to make me look like I'm still 20.
Kidding. Yeah, mine is like, I don't know. Mine is pretty simple. I like wash my face, brush my teeth. But like I was like a 6-step skincare type of person through like, I think it started probably like a little bit before COVID. And then I like really was into it during COVID. Now I wash my face and I put moisturizer on. That's all I do. Like, I don't do anything at all anymore. I can't. Like, I just think everything is like a money grab.
And I mean, being in the beauty industry, there's a lot of products that are money grabs, and there's like the holy grails. And so like there's a few that are worth spending your money on, and then some that it's like you don't need to spend your money on that or even use it. So I agree with that. Totally.
So I've just been very like plain Jane, and like ever since cutting out fragrance last year, a lot of my products like I just can't use. And if anyone wants to try that, like it is the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah, my family has not done that, but like
it's the best thing I've ever done.
The only thing I have in my house that is artificial fragrance are like candles from people who have bought me them. It's like my candle that's on my dining room table is a gift. The one you got me that I burnt was like artificially fragrance, and that's been burnt. But like I try to only have essential oils for fragrances. My soaps, like clothing soaps, like to wash my clothes, laundry soap, no scent. My hand soaps are like natural essential oils, but like I'm big on no scent, like facial products.
You can't do it.
Coloring too, like artificial colors in products. They're all irritants.
I know.
But it's so important.
Your hormones like you should have seen the way like my hormones just completely reset themselves after I cut out fragrance.
It's huge.
Plastics that I use in my kitchen, especially things that are heated with like all the microplastics and all
the
of
resins
that.
And stuff.
It's so bad.
I know.
And it's just like,
life.
It's like nothing's good for you. Nothing's good for you.
Nothing's good for you anymore.
You can't even drink tap water.
I know.
Did you see the whole thing about the silk almond milk?
No.
Oh my god.
You need to fill me on that later.
Listeria.
Oh, amazing.
So.
Well, all in all, I would say I think the takeaway from today is that routines are good. And I think that they're important and everyone should have one. But I think from my own experience, you can become really rigid and too set in them. And so like
it can affect your relationships.
So like this year, it's been like trying to unwind and undo some of that. Still being mindful of like routines and what they offer.
They're still great to have.
Totally. But I just feel like I was too tightly wound. Let's just put it that way. So if you've not tried a routine before, I think it's worth trying one. Block things off in your agenda. Do things that are important to you. Find the time to do the things that are important to you, even if it's an hour a day or whatever it is, to set you up in that right mind space and mindset for your day. But also be flexible. And I think that's a really good word that you use. Be flexible that life happens.
Yeah.
And go with the flow and be
Yeah.
spontaneous and know that coming home one night at 5:07 a.m. in the morning from a date isn't going to kill you. And here's the thing, I'm always going to remember it.
Yeah, you're still alive.
I mean, listen, no one knew I was going on that date, okay? And everyone got angry at me when I told them a few days later that I went. They're like, you didn't share your location. You didn't tell anyone where you were going. I'm like, no, I just left my house before 1 a.m. to go on a last minute date with someone. Best decision ever.
Yeah, well, good for you. No, I'm glad.
Yeah.
It's, positive signs.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't work out with him,
yeah,
it was like a great experience just to like live in the moment and feel like the old Nat again.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we had this therapy session.
Yeah. So should we ask our people, what should our question be before we wrap up here? What do we want to ask for the poll?
Oh, what's your favorite part of your routine, or if you have a routine?
Or if you even have a routine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look for the poll that we're going to attach to this episode and let us know what you think and chime on in as always. But until next time, thanks for joining in, guys, and see you next time on the Hit Home Podcast. Bye.